stretching from the western deserts near the port city of Tobruk to the middle of the Sinai Peninsula, into what is known as the Gaza Strip, and south into the Sudan, has been a nation that is no stranger to turmoil, like many in the Near East and the Islamic world. Similar to the Commonwealth of the Trucial Coast, the Khedivate of Egypt started as a protectorate of the British Empire in the late 1880s as it expanded across the Muslim world, from the Raj to the Trucial Coast, and then into the land of pharaohs, encroaching ever further into the sick man of Europe, the Ottoman Empire. Throughout the 1890s and through the First World War, the inhabitants of the Khedivate of Egypt started to develop a deeper national identity as Egyptians and Arabs in opposition to their colonial overlords, the British, and their secular influences on society. Following the Second World War in 1946 and the waning of British strength in the region, the Khedivate of Egypt became a de facto independent nation alongside the Commonwealth of the Trucial Coast, with the Sultan, a direct descendant from the original Muhammad Ali, wasting no time in building up his armed forces and easing restrictions on the Muslim Brotherhood and religious studies at the University of Cairo. This had the effect of desecularizing the nation and setting up a prolonged conflict with the deeply secular Kingdom of Daimar just across the Sinai Peninsula. Only days after the first invasion of the Kingdom of Daimar by the Empire of Paran in May of 1957, the Khedivate Sultan of Egypt launched an effort to take over the Suez Canal zone and nationalize the canal for the sole profit of the Khedivate of Egypt, throwing out the British military once and for all. In retaliation, a massive effort by British, French, and Daimari ground, naval, and air power was launched to retake the canal zone, with many seeing the operation as the last gasp of the old colonial powers and the rise of the United States and Soviet Union onto the world stage, and the rise of the Kingdom of Daimar, who had just survived its first two-front war. The operation was a failure for the British and French, as the Suez Canal zone remained firmly in the hands of Khedivate forces, and Daimari military and civilian personnel evacuated from the ancient city of Suez, the ancestral home for many high-ranking Daimari naval officers. This set the stage for the next 3.5 decades of conflict between the Khedivate of Egypt and the Kingdom of Daimar. Across the Muslim world, from Indonesia to Morocco, fatwas were issued and a jihad was launched against the secular Kingdom of Daimar, with the Khedivate Sultan declaring to all Arabs that only the most devout of Muslims should rule over the holy cities of Jerusalem, Mecca, and Medina, nearly culminating in a civil war within the vast boundaries of the fledgling Kingdom of Daimar in late 1962, as the world's eyes were turned to the crisis in Cuba. Just as with the Empire of Paran, the Khedivate of Egypt would launch numerous invasions to liberate the Sinai and retake the holy cities throughout the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. As the Soviet Union began to falter and the Berlin Wall came down, the Khedivate Sultan could no longer keep the economy afloat, as assistance from the Soviet Union stopped nearly overnight in January of 1990. With no assistance, and the major diplomatic push by the Shah of Daimar to sign a peace treaty, a popular uprising in Cairo finally deposed the old and ailing Sultan, who fled across the Mediterranean Sea to the Empire of Paran, abdicating his long-held throne. And the first democratically elected government took office in late 1993 and was welcomed by the Western world with a flood of economic and military assistance. This government has instituted massive reforms to the Egyptian economy and reinstated a policy of secularism across the land of the pharaohs, and outlawed the persecution and discrimination against Black, Sub-Saharan Africans, and Coptic Christians, driving the Muslim Brotherhood and other jihadist-focused groups underground. However, these elements did not die under the new democratic president of Egypt. Support by hardliners in Libya, China, Russia, the Empire of Paran, and the Emirates of Persia, a coup d'etat was planned and every element set in place for the right time for the plotters to strike and return Egypt to an Islamic caliphate, and throw the safety of world commerce into the hands of Russia and China. Under the utmost secrecy, Emirates of Persia pilots and recruited volunteers of the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force trained on Chinese aircraft and tactics in China and in the Sudan, ready to fly home and deliver their new aircraft on the launch of the coup, knowing full well that they would make the difference in the upcoming coup d'etat and the reaction of the Royal Daimari Air Force just across the Red Sea. The coup finally came on the 7th day of the new war, Operation Burning Sands, and the democratically elected government in Cairo was decapitated by a precision strike by Chinese-built GPS-guided bombs delivered by pilots of the just-born Arab Republic of New Alexandria Air Force, or ARAAF, flying Chinese-built JF-17 Thunder fighter jets. Many pilots of the old Khedivate of Egypt Air Force were shot by their traitorous comrades in their bunks and homes as tanks flooded the streets of Cairo, while some were able to make it to their jets and take off, defecting to the Kingdom of Daimar, an idea so repulsive to the many pilots that many openly discussed crashing their aircraft into the Red Sea, as they formed into slow-moving formations with external lights turned on and landing gear extended, as Royal Daimar Air Force aircraft scrambled to intercept the waves of defectors, creating the Khedivate of Egypt Air Force in exile just across the Red Sea. As the coup d'etat quickly succeeded, the capital was changed to the seat of the coup plotters' power, the city of Alexandria, quickly renamed New Alexandria as the city was set upon by soldiers destroying any Ptolemaic relics that remained, Islamifying the city and turning it into a fortress as UNESCO volunteers risked their lives and grabbed whatever antiquities they could and set sail north into the Mediterranean Sea in a variety of watercraft, or west in great convoys into the forbidding and harsh western desert. Across the tropical blue Mediterranean Sea, as the warm spring sun lit the beautiful white beaches of the modern and progressive city of Tel Aviv, the Silicon Valley of the Kingdom of Daimar, the Shah's advisors were feeling extremely apprehensive as they rode in the black armored limousine as festively dressed citizens flooded the streets of the beautiful city all around them, juxtaposed against the MPs in their olive green fatigues carrying black assault rifles on every street corner. The defense minister, sitting across from the Shah, saw him smiling for the first time in nearly a week, knowing that he was feeling uplifted and confident after his visit to Marj Ruhail Air Base, as the Royal Daimari Army made significant gains to retake the Palmyra oil fields, even as he saw him clutching a worn and dirty patch, with the insignia of the No. 69 Hammer Squadron taken from his son's flight gear and presented to him at the state funeral at Ramat David Air Force Base. The defense minister cleared his throat, trying one more time to talk the Shah out of his appearance at the parade, but knowing it was futile. He then begged the Shah to reconsider and take into account the security risks involved in giving the speech. As the limo stopped at the stage, the Shah just smiled as he put on his traditional white keffiyeh and then tied his rainbow-striped tie over his black Western suit. He opened the door and said, "Minister, this is exactly what we are fighting for, and the people need to see me here." A group of special operations soldiers made the Shah's wife chuckle, as she could not tell if they were American or Daimari under their black tactical gear, ushered the Shah and his wife quickly to the stage to address the event attendees. Before stepping to the microphone, he quickly kissed his wife's cheek, drawing an "aww" from the large crowd, making her blush, and he stepped up to the microphone and addressed the gathering crowd. "My fellow Daimaris, I will keep my remarks short and sweet because my defense minister is having a heart attack from worry in the limousine." As the people laughed at their beloved leader, he continued, "So many have tried to shut down this celebration of love today, saying it was too dangerous and that we must be concentrated on our defense and our defense alone. I know many of you have taken up arms to protect our nation, but we cannot fight back against the invaders if we do not remember what we are fighting for. We are now surrounded by many enemies who wish to destroy our way of life and destroy our love of each other and our tolerance of each other and all the differences between us that make us the strong nation of the Kingdom of Daimar. In the distance, a deep and ominous rumbling could be heard by all those in attendance, and the Shah slowly continued. Men and women, Jews, atheists, Muslims, Christians, gays, lesbians, members of all tribes and all creeds have become brothers and sisters in arms to protect our way of life. From the gay tech worker of Tel Aviv, to the cleric studying ancient texts in Mecca, to the oil worker in the Badia, the Jew at the West Wall, to the dock worker in Aden, I cannot think of a better symbol of what we are fighting for than the only pride parade in the entire Middle East. This is what I am fighting for, this is what we are fighting for, and this is what my son was flying for and fighting for. All of this I see before me here. The Shah then triumphantly pushed his fist skyward with his son's tattered patch in his hand, as the crowd in attendance broke into cheers as the deep rumbling turned into a massive roar, drowning out all other noise, as 4 of the newly delivered F-15E Strike Eagles, flanked by 2 of the beloved F-14A Tomcats, streaked low overhead, trailing black, white, and green smoke from smoke winders affixed to their missile rails, and then slowly banked inland from the beach, flying low over the football stadium that had just broadcast the Shah's remarks as the referee blew the whistle to start the match between the Kingdom of Daimar and American national teams. As the jets passed overhead the stadium, the radios were broadcast over the loudspeakers of the parade and the football game, and the gathered crowds broke into laughter as one of the young pilots flying a brand new F-15E Strike Eagle mistakenly broadcast over the radio in plain English. "Woohoo! Right on time! That worked out! What a blast! That was so much fun! Let's do it again!" And the Shah laughed along with the crowd and finished his remarks, saying, "Remember everyone, our pilots are as young as 22 years old, and they are certainly men and women who love to fly." The Shah and his wife were quickly whisked away by the special operations soldiers back to the black limousine, and the Shah handed the patch back to his wife, before smiling to his defense minister and saying, "Now it's time to go kill a coup." And the Shah was quickly driven to Tel Naf Air Base to keep tabs on the already ongoing operation. The RDNS Riyadh, a former US Navy Tarwa-class assault ship, sailed through the night and silently crept closer and closer to the coast of the so-called Arab Republic of New Alexandria, with her cargo of deadly AH-64D Apaches and Trucial Coast Air Force AV-8B Harrier IIs. Utilizing the cover of the dark early morning, the Apaches would use the chaos of the unfolding coup to sneak close into the shore of the ancient city of Alexandria and destroy any enemy early warning and SAM radars, clearing the way for a number of newly delivered F-15E Strike Eagles and their escorts to hit and hopefully kill the perpetrators of the coup unfolding in the land of pharaohs, and to prevent their planned amphibious invasion across the narrow Red Sea. With war not officially declared by the Arab Republic of New Alexandria, the Americans are not taking part directly in this strike, but are offering full support to stem the coup as divisions of tanks flooded across the Suez Canal, moving to the border between the two nations, reigniting the decades-old conflict. The Shah sat down in the operations room at Tel Naf Air Force Base and watched the recovery of his pilots back at their bases, knowing they had flown into the belly of the beast, as he had done countless times, over Hanoi and Haiphong during his exchange flying the mighty F-4E Phantom II out of Korat in Thailand. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our mission briefing this morning. I know it's quite early, so make sure you get some food in your stomachs before you step out to those jets. It's going to be a pretty long morning. As you guys all know, I'm Colonel Spud of the Royal Daimar Air Force, and today we have an interesting situation going on within the Democratic Republic of Egypt, as I'm sure you guys are all aware watching the news at this point, keeping track of everything that's been going on as of the last 7 days or so. We've been tasked today with attacking the seat of power of the coup plotters for the ongoing coup d'etat that is occurring within the Democratic Republic of Egypt. Now, of course, the guys that are committing the coup are now calling themselves the Arab Republic of New Alexandria, and intelligence has shown that they are plotting an amphibious invasion across the either the Red Sea or across the Mediterranean Sea to hit areas along the western Mediterranean coast or the eastern coast of the Red Sea to be kind of a diversion against their land invasion across the Sinai Peninsula that is shaping up as of now. And of course, we can also bet on some issues coming out of the Gaza Strip area, where the border between the Kingdom of Daimar and I guess now the Arab Republic of New Alexandria is a little bit porous, I guess you could say. So we'll have to watch out for that. This will be the first mission flown by our F-15E Strike Eagle pilots. Big thank you for the Boeing contractors that are here helping us ensure that the jets are airworthy. We know that they are working around the clock to ensure that more equipment is integrated into the jets, as well as avionics and weapons carriage capabilities. The Shah did order you guys back to the Kingdom of Daimar, and so big thank you for making that long flight from Nellis Air Force Base rather quickly to make sure we can get these very powerful jets into the fight ASAP. So, of course, for the strike today, we are taking off from Ovda Airfuel. I'm going to be flying an F-15KD. We've got F-18s and F-16s coming out of Ramon Air Base, and then we have Nevatim launching JF-17s, F-16s, Mirage 2000s, and FA-18s as well. We're going to be marshalling just off the coast of the Gaza Strip area. Please do be careful flying over the Gaza Strip for manpads and or light AAA that might be smuggled into the area. Again, like I said earlier, that is kind of a weird border area between the Kingdom of Daimar and the Arab Republic of New Alexandria. We'll be marshalling out there. Plan here is to kind of have us take off, and we'll fly directly to the marshal point for us flying F-15s. And then once we hit that marshal point, you guys should already be stacked up, and we'll kind of gather into our strike package without myself and the other F-15 pilots having to actually enter the marshal stack. We'll fly directly across the Mediterranean Sea. We need to ensure that we stay out of range of the various SAM systems that are in place along the Suez Canal zone, as well as along the northern coast of the Nile Delta. And then we'll come around, hit the RDNS Riyadh, and where her and her escorts are on station. Then we'll fly southbound inbound to the target area from there. Of course, we have a number of you guys assigned to SEAD, DIAD, as well as escort. The disposition of the Arab Republic of New Alexandria Air Force is unknown at this time. However, we can be certain that Al Mansoura Air Base is very sympathetic to the coup plotters, as well as the JF-17s that dropped the JDAMs onto the Parliament building in Cairo did land at Al Mansoura, so we can bet that interceptors may come out of there. And then we do know that there are multiple standing caps over the entirety of the country that is nominally Egypt out there, so we have to be very careful of that. However, our ROE is going to be weapons hold, only fire if fired upon, or an aircraft is committing hostile acts, such as locking you up, jamming you for any reason. Anything of that nature will be considered a hostile act, but please do get permission to fire from the AWACS before going ham on any of those cap flights. Also be advised that there are a number of aircraft that are flooding east across the border and are trying to defect to the Kingdom of Daimar. So if you see any aircraft that are slow flying, lights illuminated and landing gear down, please don't shoot them down. We could always use more airframes and potentially even more pilots. So just keep that in mind as well, guys. Moving on through our briefing here. Situation, we just went over that in pretty good detail. Of course, just like every other mission you guys have flown, we've got our roll call page here, so make sure that you are using the correct call sign on the correct frequency. You step out to the correct aircraft, the correct tail number today, the service. We've got also 2 flights of FA-18s from the 1st Special Operations Squadron, so make sure that you make our South African, American, and British friends flying those F-18s at home in the sky with us today. Rules of engagement: weapons hold only fired if fired upon or cleared via AWACS from hostile acts. Flight into New Alexandria is of course permitted. Mission intel: the red air threats. Keep in mind, guys, that the old Kedivate of Egypt Air Force, I guess they're pretty much defunct at this point, do fly a rather eclectic mix of Western and Eastern aircraft, from everything from really old MiG-17s and MiG-19s all the way to F-16s and F-4s and Mirage 2000s. So just be very careful of that. So there's going to be a wide range of potential aircraft that might come up to challenge us today. For the IADS threats, again, because the Kedivate of Egypt got a lot of support from Western governments when it became the Democratic Republic of Egypt after the Sultan was deposed. We have quite a number of Western SAM systems, including IHawks and Patriots, as well as, of course, they took delivery of a number of S-300s or SA-10 Grumbles as well. But around New Alexandria today, keep a watchful eye out for basically your usual slew of legacy Soviet systems. We do have reports of multiple SA-11s in the area. All right, guys, moving on. Of course, we have our communications flow kneeboard card. Pretty standard stuff here, guys. Radio 1, COM 1, however it's labeled in your particular aircraft type. Want to have that set to proper frequency for mission comms flow plan. And then Radio 2, COM 2, or auxiliary radio, however it's labeled in your aircraft, is for the most part going to be on your intra-flight frequency and maybe a changeover to the tanker frequencies. For our ATC agencies today, the tower on the RDNS Riyadh is 237.00. Important for our helicopter pilots today, as well as if you need to eject over the safe area over the RDNS Riyadh, it might be worthwhile to contact them. Of course, you also have Guard to contact them as well. Ofta Air Base, Nevatim Air Base, Ramon, Hatsarim, Tel Naf, and then of course Tel Aviv approach. So ensure that you are always switching to the proper frequencies. We are starting up pretty early in the morning today, so the towers are going to be closed this morning. However, when we get back, the towers will be open and you'll need to use the airports as if they were controlled. So this morning, everything's uncontrolled, everything's CTAF. AWACS and strike frequencies 305.00, standard across the entire Royal Daimar Air Force at this point, as you guys know. And of course, we've got our recovery ATC agencies listed down there as well. Moving on, fellas, we've got our departure flow. Departure procedure is going to be assigned via ATC for when we're have the towers closed early this morning. It's going to be basically nav. Just hit your proper waypoints, ensure you're keeping your eyeballs open, you're over communicating on those CTAF frequencies. We just don't want anybody running into each other. Code words for today's mission, pretty simple. We got Lighthouse, all flights push from the Marshall Point. Great Wall, Scorpion flights cleared to detach from the strike package and launch pre-briefed harms. Machu Picchu is ASP and Cobra flights are cleared to engage air defenses around New Alexandria. So we'll have definitely some slow movers down there working their way through the city that are friendly. So if you are going to engage any slow movers or have any inkling of engaging slow movers, ensure you're not shooting at any Apaches down there. Pretty important point today. Marshall plan, left-hand wagon wheel turns at waypoint 2, or if you're in an F-15 today, that's going to be steer point 2. Altitude will be assigned via ATC for that Marshall stack. If you're, say, flying a heavily loaded F-16 and you get an altitude that you just can't make it to, just tell ATC unable, as of course you guys always know, and they'll give you a new altitude. Strike package formation. we'll have me and my flight, Shaw 1-1. We'll be up front with our escort Lion 7-1 up top, but just behind us. Darius 5-1 and Cyrus 6-1 will be off to the sides. Unfortunately, we had 4 F-15 KDs go down for maintenance. The Boeing guys are working hard on it, but they unfortunately aren't going to be able to bring those back online by the time we need to actually fly our mission today. So Darius flight is down. Scorpion 1-1, Scorpion 2-1 flights are going to be just behind Cyrus flight, and they'll just be up off of my left wing to take the spot of Darius flight. Our Scorpion 2, our Sniper 3-1 flight, our JF-17s that are flying SEAD today, they're going to be just behind the whole formation, covering our rear. And then we've got Tiger 4-1 out there on the flanks, along with Archer 9-1 and Longbow 9-1, who are going to be protecting us from SAMs out there on the flanks. Tankers are on station to provide fuel on egress from the target area. It is going to be a long flight today, so maximum fuel conserve in the Marshall stack. The tanker plant, we've got 2 MPRS tankers, and as well as some some boom and receptacle tankers out there. We've got Texaco 1-1 and 2-1 are our MPRS tankers, and Arco 1-1, Shell 1-1 are going to be our boom and receptacle tankers today. They're all mixed into flight level 180 and 200, and they should be flying somewhere in the neighborhood of about 300 knots indicated to 280 knots indicated, depending on which direction they're flying into the winds aloft. Moving on, objectives and game plan. Here, of course, on this kneeboard card, you guys will find the plan for the strike as well as your basic overview of your objectives. So we can see that our Apache flights, Asp and Cobra, are destroying air defenses around Alexandria, kind of working their way through the chaos of the coup that's going on down there. Archer, Longbow, and Sniper will be suppressing enemy threat emitters that Asp and Cobra flight aren't able to destroy. And then Scorpion 1-1 and Scorpion 2-1 flights, those are our first SOS guys. They're going to be firing pre-briefed harm shots out of a mix of SA2s, 3s, 6s, and 11s, and then they will flex over to offensive counter-air once they have fired their harms. Escort/OCA, Lion 7-1 is going to be protecting the strike flights from hostile aircraft, and then of course Tiger 4-1 will be attacking and destroying hostile aircraft near Alexandria. Strike, my flight will be attacking shipping in the port of Alexandria. Darius 5-1 will attack maritime POL storage in the port of Alexandria, and since they are scratched off of the frag order today, we're going to be divvying up their targets between Shaw 1-1 and Cyrus 6-1. Cyrus 6-1 is going to be attacking suspected coup leader safe houses. All other aircraft are basically altitude over the target area as required for their particular tasking, and their egress is either going to be shotgun or post-strike. For us flying strike, it's going to be shotgun as well for our egress point. For the strike flights, because we're flying over such a geographically small area, the port of Alexandria, we're going to need to deconflict our altitudes between flight levels 200, 220, and 230. Also keep in mind, guys, the older pods we're using today on the F-15s, we cannot fire our lasers higher than flight level 250, so keep that in mind as you're flying around today, due to the fact that it won't reach the ground, as well as you can potentially start a fire in your pod, so just be careful of that. Strike package game plan. All flights are going to take off and marshal at waypoint 2, utilizing left-hand wagon wheel turns at the altitude assigned via ATC. The rotary wing flights will hold offshore or hidden onshore until the Machu Picchu code word is called. The pre-briefed harm launchers will be cleared to detach the formation and launch their harms with an even spread of their harms on SA2s, 3s, 6s, and 11s. Then they will flex over to offensive counter-air. Strike flights will engage assigned targets and destroy an egress on shotgun, or their targets are all destroyed. Tankers on station for refueling on Egress at waypoint 6, and from the target area, there will be 2 probe and drogue and 2 boom and receptacle tankers available. Keep in mind that they are going to be taking off after we take off and push to the targets, and then they will become on station as we start to egress away from the target area. All flights will then recover at their home plates or any divert fields as necessary depending on fuel state / damage. We do know that we are flying a long way today, so some of the smaller jets may run out of gas on the way home and have to divert, and we have that contingency planned out today. Targets overview. We have our submarine pens and their coordinates. Amphib berthings and frigate berthings are set as well for my flight, Shaw flight. Maritime POL storage areas for Darius flight, and then the TST safe houses for Cyrus 6-1. Feel free to put these in as mark points into your INSs, as well as potentially even just making a new waypoint. Either way is totally valid for my F-15 pilots today. And for the maritime POL storage, because Darius 5-1 is scratched off now, we're going to be divvying those targets up between myself and Cyrus flights. Weather report today, weather's pretty darn good. As of 0:53 local, wind was 210 at 10 knots, 10 statute miles of visibility, few clouds at 180, 20 degrees Celsius, -5 degrees from the dew point. Altimeter is 3005. That's a regional altimeter setting, so make sure you check your altimeter setting at your particular airport. And peak wind was 230 at 20 knots, 45 minutes after the hour. Runways in use at OVDA are 21 left and 21 right, 25 left and 25 right at Ramon, and 26 left and 26 right at Nevatim. So keep that in mind, guys, that the left-hand runways for departures, right-hand runways for arrivals today. Navigational overview today. The known SAM sites are already programmed into the mission cards for the Apaches that are coming off the RDNS Riyadh. And then we have for fixed-wing aircraft, we have just standard more navigational type points when we can then input our target points into our INSs later on down the road. So waypoint 1 is going to be navigation. Waypoint 2 is the Marshall point. The waypoint 3 is the initial point, as well as the ejection safe area over the RDNS Riyadh. Waypoint 4 is the target point. That's going to be in more or less the center of the port of Alexandria, and then you can then move from there with your targeting pod visually, or use your mark points that you inputted to actually find those particular targets via the coordinates. Waypoint 6 is the nav/tanker tracks. Waypoint 7 is a navigational point. Waypoint 8 will be a runway lineup point, and waypoint 9 will be the home plate point. We got some TACANs listed here for additional navigation in case you lose your INS for any reason due to battle damage or overstress. El Agora airfield is closed. That is a NOTAM, and it's for only in use for emergencies. It's within artillery range of the furthest most known New Alexandria artillery unit. So just keep that in mind, guys. We just want to make sure that we only land there if we have a true emergency today. Moving on back to our map. Make sure that on the egress back home, you hit that last navigational point in order to get you around the corner out of range from any SAM sites that are going to be along the northern coast of the Arab Republic of New Alexandria. We don't want somebody to accidentally cut the corner and run themselves right into a SAM at the last minute. So with that out of the way, if we have any questions or concerns, let's talk about that now. Otherwise, we're going to step out to the aircraft.
Warning, AMAT, fire. Warning, AMAT, fire. Warning, AMAT, fire. Warning, AMAT, fire. Warning, engine, fire, left. Warning, engine, fire, left. Warning, engine, fire, right. Warning, engine, fire, right.
Radio check 267.
Loud and clear.
Warning,
Shop 13,
AMAT,
shop
fire.
13.
Warning, AMAT,
Copy
fire.
that.
Warning, engine, fire, left. Warning, engine, fire, left. Warning, engine, fire, right. Warning, engine, fire, right. AB burn through, left. AB burn through, left. AB burn through, right. AB burn through, right.
Shot 12, count check 267. Loud and clear.
Shaw 1-1 has you loud and clear 3-2. Or 1-2.
Shot 1-3, got you loud and clear.
Shaw 1-1 on guard.
Shaw 1-1, Cyrus, does the F-15 not take radios directly plugged in?
It can. Are you talking about wanting, like a manual frequency?
Yeah.
Hit the GREC C/M push tile on your UFC. You'll have an asterisk next to, it'll move the asterisk between preset frequencies and manual inputted frequencies. Input your manual frequency, then hit the OSB push button next to the manual frequency window.
Alright, I got it, thank you.
Yep. And that, my friends, is why we monitor guard. Shaw flight, Shaw 1-1. I'm reading laser code 1456 inputted into my jet. Is that different from your guys?
1-2 has 1455, so I think we should be good there.
Roger.
Shot 1-3, laser code is 1688.
Copy that. OFTA traffic, this is Shaw 1-1, radio check.
Ground clear on CTAF, Alpha.
Copy. Alright, CTAF for OVDA is 277.5.
CTAF today.
Yeah, 277.5 for OVDA.
I'm talking to you on.
Line 7-3, looks like God and CTAF are on conflicting frequencies.
Shaw 1-1, green jet.
Shot 1-3 is still aligning, GC is 2.5.
Copy, take your time.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Shot 1-4 is green jet.
Copy. Shot 1-2, green jet.
Small request, too. Can you turn off your landing light? You're blinding me. OTA traffic. Shaw, 1 flight of 4 F-15 KDs, taxiing runway 21 left from the southern shelters. 2, go for it.
Looks like that the INS thing was a wizzo glitch.
Yep.
You want me out first?
Affirm, Leos.
Guys, my wizard's telling me we're desynced. His depot is unstowed for him, and for me it's stowed.
Yeah, the Wizzo thing is just difficult at the moment.
Public traffic, Cyrus, 6-1 flight, taxiing to active runway.
Alright, we're good. It's all good. We can taxi.
Alright, for the taxi, let's take 4, followed by dash 3. 3, make sure you use your high gain nose wheel steering to make the turn. Two, if this is too bright for you, I can turn it off.
Be a taxi in front of me, and then I'll come back so I don't get blind.
Two's good. You want me to pull into the EOR when we get down to that end?
Affirm.
One, check speed brake.
Checked.
Alright, you look good now.
And say again, what TACAN frequency can we find you at?
If it works in the F-15E, you should be able to find me at TACAN frequency 64 Yankee.
Yeah, no joy on that.
Find you.
Copy that. OTA traffic, Shaw 1-1. We're taxiing down to runway 21 left. If the other 2 flights want to take off, go for it.
Roger, Shaw, sorry, the music was really loud in the helmet, so we're lining up now.
Copy. Cyrus 6-1, Shaw 1-1. Cyrus 6-1, Shaw 1-1 on guard.
Line flight, spooling up. Cyrus 6-1 flight, holding short, runway 21 at Delta. Cyrus 6-1 flight, taking active runway 21 left.
Line flight to clear the active, good day.
Two's entering the OR Delta.
For that 2, lead us out. No need for the EOR.
Cyrus 6-1 flight, taking off runway 21 left. How do you want to stack?
Over to traffic. Shaw 1-1 flight of 4 F-15 KDs, lining up, runway 21 left.
Guys, watch out, a lot of plane farts on the runway.
Yeah, we noticed.
Can we do 10-second separation between the two flights?
Affirm. Let's go for a 5-second interval between the jets. Alright, 2, go ahead and lead us out.
Run it up, 82. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
One's rolling.
Two is running up. Brake, 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 really?
Wheels up, out of gate.
Forward running up. Brakes, brakes, brakes.
Once wheels up.
3 wheels up.
2 is 5 degrees climb, going for 350.
After that, let's go ahead and fly direct to the IP, waypoint 2.
Four wheels up. Alright, 2's gonna hold 300 in the climb, turning direct, waypoint 2.
I didn't see any desync. I wonder if it was pilot error that caused that explosion.
I didn't see them, like, make contact, but who knows? I don't know, man, I just saw a big boom.
Me too.
Starting the day with some fireworks.
I mean, 4th of July was 5 days ago.
Rolling out.
Over traffic, Shaw 1 flight is leaving the airspace, heading over to Red Crown.
Red Crown, Longbow 9-1 plate at administered altitude.
Longbow 9, Red Crown, on administered altitude.
Red Crown, Shaw 1, flight of 4, F-15 KDs checking in as frag, 110 nautical miles on the 160 radial from Marshall Stack.
Shaw 1, Red Crown, checking in as frags. Continue to altitude 220 as frag.
Shaw 1-1, 220 as frag. Got that too.
220. Pushed up to 330 airspeed. Are we flying a certain formation or are we just leading?
Let's go ahead and go, just go finger 4 off of 2 here.
Solid copy. Red Crown, picture. 3 groups. Group, bullseye, 238, 417, 22,000, track east. Group, bullseye, 232, 465, 22,000, track northwest. Group, bullseye, 239er, 478, 22,000, track northeast.
Bullseye, Red Crown, Shaw 1-1, interrogative.
Shaw 1, go for Red Crown.
Those contacts, are they currently flying cap stations or are they moving?
Shaw 1-1, Red Crown unknown.
Shaw 1 copies.
Red Crown, Scorpion 2. Scorpion 2, Red Crown. I'll go to almost 100 meter with the F-15. Can you check the altitudes?
bunch of EW radars out there.
F-14, buddy, spike.
Alright, so if we lose Cyrus flight, we will split up all the targets between our flight, and we should have enough LGBs to cover them all, I believe.
Solid copy, just remember to be in a dive of 10 degrees or more when dropping bombs, or they'll go long.
Copy.
2 copies. 3 copies. I've still been able to connect with LGBs at least, but, good info. Yeah, sometimes LGBs will just not watch the laser, so if you, like, point them at it when you're diving in, they catch it pretty good.
Roger that. I guess Boeing's still working the kinks out of these new jets.
Yep, rumors say it'll be fixed next week.
Man, that is a pretty picture.
Yeah, we're starting to get into the realm of too bright for night vision, but too dark for not night vision.
The flare on the HUD is actually really nice right now.
Hey, firm, I'm just using night vision for formation. Right, level off at 2-2. Red Crown, Archer. Red Crown is Archer. Archer, Red Crown, send message. Archer is approaching push fuel. We will need to push soon if we are to have sufficient fuel reserve for a safe mission. Archer 8, Red Crown, copy. Shaw 1 is close but not on Marshall. Please try to save some fuel. And we'll wait for about 5 minutes. Copy, request Angels 3-0. Angels 3-0, granted.
Red Crown, Shaw 1 flight is 8 minutes out.
Shaw 1, Red Crown. Shaw 1 flight is 8 minutes out.
Shaw 1-1, this is Scorpion 1-1, interrogative.
What speed are we maintaining?
Shaw 1-1, this is Scorpion 1-1, interrogative.
Sorry, I had to go heads down the cockpit for a second there.
Red Crown, this is Scorpion 1-1, interrogative.
I think Killshot's asking for you, Skipper. Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown.
Thanks.
For pre-brief the harms, we are launching everything, is that correct?
Affirm.
Copy that. Red Crown, Lion 7 flight, approaching Marshall, requesting altitude.
Lion 7, Red Crown, Angels 33.
Angels 33, Lion 7 flight.
Shaw 1-1, Red Crown.
Go for Shaw 1-1.
Shaw 1-1, request Alpha check bullseye.
Bullseye should be waypoint 4. There's a bug on the Sinai map. Bullseye is not actually on the map.
Red Crown copies.
It makes so much more sense why my bullseye is 999 nautical miles away.
Yeah, right now it's actually over the top of Dubai if you actually look up the coordinates, which is weird.
Yeah, the bullseye is over on the PG map. Oh, that horizon line is really messing with me.
36 flight is airborne from Odin, 150 miles from Marshall. We miss anything?
Cyrus 6-1, Shaw 1-1. Buster, if you can, to Marshall. You may have to cut off the corner. We'll have Red Crown give you vectors to link back up with the strike package. Just be advised, you might get in the way of SAM sites. You want to be careful of that.
561 copies all, and yep, we're direct to steer to 110 on the nav and burn it.
Copy.
Red Crown, Archer 8, what is the mission bullseye going to be then?
Sailor speed.
Archer 8, Red Crown, currently
Currently
it's
holding
on,
350 in the box,
on
0.77.
Alexandria. Repeat, bullseye on Alexandria.
Repeat that, you guys step down.
Copy.
0.77.
Copy, thanks.
Just because I'm an idiot, I forgot to set my radar to active upon leaving the ground there, and I forgot to continue the transfer of fuel from my CFTs, so just double check that, guys. I was like, why am I not seeing any other aircraft on my radar?
Shaw 1, Red Crown, lighthouse, lighthouse, lighthouse.
Shaw 1 confirms all, flying direct to IP. Two, meet us there.
Direct steer 3, 2.
We're skipping the tankers?
Tankers for egress.
Red Crown, this is Longbow 9-1 flight. One of the members of our flight has bingo fuel. He's detaching. He's going to land at town hall.
Longbow 9, Red Crown, one detach, bingo.
They probably laid on the afterburner too long.
Shaw, this is Adrian.
Go for shot 1.
How wide do you envision this formation being extreme left to extreme right?
No more than about 15, 20 nautical miles.
Copy.
Yeah, that false horizon for that cloud bank was really messing with me.
Red Crown, 3 groups. Group Bullseye 086 58 22,000. Track east. Bandit. Group Bullseye 134 83 22,000. Track northwest. Bogey. Group Bullseye 205 21 22,000. Track southwest. Bogey.
Shot 1 confirms all flights. Remember the ROE.
Coming in at 9. Wow, everything's really pretty.
Red Crown, are we pushing a target?
Longbow, Red Crown, copy, lighthouse.
Can you confirm steer point 3 is where our target's gonna be?
Negative. Steer point 3 is the IP.
Copy.
To check altitude.
Two's holding at Angels 2-2.
Copy that. Sorry, it looked like you were descending.
We got a cloud bank in front of us that's creating a bit of a somatic illusion.
Yeah, one sees it as well. Just keep in mind that use your instruments.
Red Crown, reminder to call spikes with direction so we can IFF targets.
AS5 is going to set up a racetrack north to south, about 15 miles of the waypoint 1. We're getting engaged by 832 and one of our guys already got shut down.
Copy that ask flight. Make sure you're nice and low.
Lion flight, Red Crown. Lion, Red Crown, Lion. Lion flight has 16 nails times 2, 11 o'clock from our nose.
Red Crown copies.
Lead 2, how do you want to divvy up the targets?
Shaw 1-1, this is Scorpion 1-1, interrogative.
Go for shot.
When should we initiate the formation? Should we be starting to form now?
Affirm. All flights start to gradually gather into formation here. Shaw 1-1 is to the south of the main group.
Scorpion 1-1 copies.
Alright, to divvy up the targets here.
Red Crown, are we going to be hitting the tanker before we hit the initial point?
Negative. Tankers on the egress.
Shot 1, red ground.
Go for shot.
Confirm no tanker on stope.
Tankers will come on station on the egress.
Red ground copies.
Alright, 1 and 2 will take the amphibious assault ships and the amphib berthings. 3 will take the submarine pens. 4 will take the frigates.
Red Crown, 3 groups. Group, bullseye, 075, 31, 22,000, track northwest. Bandit. Group, bullseye, 142, 65, 22,000, track south. Bogey. Group, bullseye, 153, 19, 22,000, track northeast. Bogey.
I'm going to widen out the formation a bit so I can put in some coordinates on autopilot.
Copy that.
Yeah, 2's heads down for a second on that same count.
And to clarify, 4 will hit frigates. Asp 1, red crown. Off. Back off. You're too close. Red crown, Asp 1, can you repeat? You guys step on. Asp 1, red crown. Back off, back off. You're currently too close to target point. Copy, we are setting ourselves outside their engagement rings. Background copies. Shot 1, Cyrus 6. What's your ETA to Tier 3?
Stand by 1 for the ETA. Steer 3 ETA 19 minutes 50 seconds.
Copy, 2 minutes behind, we're catching up.
Copy that.
Shaw 11, trespass 2, bullseye 080, 124. Recommend flow northeast. Correction, northwest.
Copy that. Coming northwest for a shot flight.
2, rolling easy to the north. Red crowd, shot 1-2, recommend heading.
Roll out 290 for now.
And rolling out 290.
Shot 1-2, red crown. Heads. Head. Use heading. 1 moment. Rod ATC is not working.
Oh no.
Shot 1-2, red crown. Head 308 for 10. Then continue onto waypoints.
Shot 1-2. We'll take it over to 308.
Copy. Red Crown Shaw 1-1. Looks like I only have Lion Flight in sight at the moment. Is the rest of the strike package still in the area?
Shaw 1, Red Crown, if continue on current heading, not otherwise possibly.
Copy.
Shaw 1 flight, Sniper 3 flight is on your 6.
Visual on Sniper 3-1.
I got a visual as well.
Visual.
Shaw 1, this is Scorpion 1-1. We are about 10 nautical miles behind and to your 7 o'clock.
Copy that. All flights, Shaw flights, slowing it down to Mach 7-2.
Cyrus seats, Red Crown. Fly heading 320 for meetup.
Flying it to 7-2.
Alright, 2, do you want to keep the lead or do you want to hand it over to me?
Shaw 1-1,
You can take it, Skipper.
2 asleep.
Copy that. Shaw 1 is in the lead. 2, I'm at your 7 o'clock.
Shaw 1, Red Crown. Continue S-Frac.
Shaw 1, Roger.
4 waypoints for frigate set.
Red Ground, 2 groups. Group Bullseye 080 47 22,000. Track southwest. Bandit. Group Bullseye 081 21 22,000. Track southwest. Bandit.
Alright, 2 gonna slide over to rejoin on your left.
Copy. Are you guys getting a little visual artifact here on Sinai where it seems like the clouds right on the horizon are slightly pixelated?
Shaw 1-1, this is Scorpion 1-1, say heading.
And left direct steer point 3. That's going to be a heading of 265.
Copy that, 265.
All flights, fence in.
Force fenced in.
One's fenced, 21.9.
3 fenced, 21.5.
Red Crown, 2 groups. Group Bullseye 089er 53 22,000. Track east. Bandit. Bullseye 111 13 22,000. Track southwest. Bandit. Red Crown, additional group, Bullseye 134 84. Correction, group faded.
check collision lights.
Red Crown, fuck-up group 134 for 82 at Angels 22.
Alright, Shaw 1-1. My tanks are dry. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. At this point, we got a long way to get home. Everyone clear?
2.
3. 4.
Check your tanks. You guys are cleared to release.
Shaw 1, this is Archer, request updated, expected time on target.
Shaw 1-1 is 12 minutes, 30 seconds out from IP point.
4 things away. Copy, Archer, same.
2 still has 1,600 pounds, so I'm gonna suck a little water.
I got pounds into or dropping my...
Red Crown Shaw 1-1's getting intermittent radar contact just south of the IP point near the ships. Any ID on that target?
Red Crown, Shaw 1-1, or Shaw 1-1, Red Crown, can you give us a bullseye on that?
Stand by. Roughly bullseye. Damn, math is hard.
Shaw 1-1, Red Crown, group bullseye 200, 20, 22,000, track southwest, bandit.
Copy that. That's the flight.
Red Crown copies. Red Crown, group bullseye 078, 81, 22,000, track north, hostile, line 1-1, commit.
Red Crown, repeat.
Line 1-1, Red Crown, group bullseye 075, 82, 22,000, track northeast. Lion 7-1, ignore left.
Line flight ignoring. Drop tanks. Red Crown line flight. Be advised, we just had a 21 on RWR. They just vanished.
Ask flight Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu.
Ask flight, copy Machu Picchu.
Got tally on New Alexandria over there, off at our 10 o'clock.
Red Crown, 3 groups. Group Bullseye 074, 75, 22,000, track west, Bandit. Group Bullseye 190, 28, 22,000, track east, Bandit. Group Bullseye 142, 75, 22,000, track southeast, Bogey.
4 Italian frigates.
Copy.
This radar is something else.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. Shaw 11 has SA2 on the air. Numerous fire can radars are up.
Shaw 13 Windsor, I can start to make out target in the here.
Copy that.
Shaw 11, Red Crown, SA2, Bullseye 05033.
Copy that, Jax.
Red Crown line flight. We have 16s on RWR. They're jamming us at our 11 o'clock. Lion, Red Crown. F-16's jamming you 11 o'clock.
Line flight, Shaw, be advised. That appears to be the cap flight that's over the top of New Alexandria.
Line flight up.
Longbow 91, Shaw 11, can you say speed in Mach?
Speed is Mach 0.7. Letting you guys catch up.
Roger, Longbow 91's in formation.
Copy that. Shaw 11's going to push it up to 0.75.
Shaw 13 Window, I'm
971, Red Crown, Group
Copy.
Bullseye 078, 58, 22,000, track west, hostile, recommend commit.
Line flight. Copies. We're committing.
Line 11, Red Crown, 2 groups. East Group, Bullseye 078, 56, 22,000, track west, hostile, mid-21. Group, West Group, Bullseye 135, 20, 22,000, track northeast, hostile, Falcon.
Yeah, I've got nails F-16 over New Alexandria.
5. You two stepped on each other.
Nails F-16 Alexandria.
Confirm I got nails F-16 as well.
There are 3 or 4. Check your nav lights are still on. Males, SA2, SA11. Probably trying to engage ASP.
Red Crown, this is Lion 7-3. We have unknown contacts, Angels 20, at 180, 450 mile. Lion 7-3, Red Crown, group, West Group, hostile Falcon.
Alright, shot flight, just be advised, if you take damage, you need to eject, just try to get as far north as possible.
Lion 7-3, Red Crown, mid, east, and west group. Lion flight copy.
Red Crown, shot 1-1. Are they showing hostile intent?
Shot 1-1, Red Crown, they have been flying kills and have been jamming our friendlies.
Copy that. I'd say that's hostile.
Lion 7-1, Fox 3.
Guys, I see an F-16 on 9 o'clock low.
9 o'clock low.
A firm.
He's probably friendly.
Copy.
All flights, Shaw, 1-1, Great Wall, Great Wall, Great Wall.
Scorpion 1-1 copies. Scorpion 2-1, please.
All strike flights, push it up, Mach 0.80.
Lion 7-1, Red Crown, West Group, maneuver hot. Lion flight copies.
Scorpion 1, Archer 8.
Lion 7-1, Red Crown, East Group, maneuver hot.
IP inbound. Red Crown, Shaw, 1-1, IP inbound.
Shaw 1, Red Crown, IB inbound. Scorpion 1, Archer 8. Flight, are we pushing to waypoint 4?
Affirm, IP inbound.
Lion 7-1, Splash 1.
Lion 7-1, road time,
Scorpion 2, Archer.
Copy that. Believe Intel said they were on the northern end of the port of Alexandria. Maybe reference waypoint 4 and then move your pod
Archer, please
north.
advise expected time to impact.
Well, now.
Time for impact, 1 minute 45.
Copy, thank you.
1 second.
Four Italian frigates. Lion 7-3, Fox 1.
Archer, longbow, sniper flights. Buster, push up out in front of the strikes.
Roger, longbow. Archer, pushing ahead.
Sniper pushing ahead. I see smoke in the air.
Red Crown, line flight, picture.
Line 7-3, target west group, bullseye 094.
2-head tally on what looks like a harm going in.
Hostile Falcon.
Copy, that might be it.
Shaw 2, I've got tally on the amphibs on the southern end of the port. You got those?
No Julie, Shaw 2.
Copy that. You have time for exact coordinates?
Can you give me a quick talk on?
Roger that. Reference, waypoint 4. Direct south end of the port, there is a large fire directly to the south of the amphibs docking.
What will be the straight one, Magnum SA-11?
Say again?
What could be the submarine's location?
Northern end of the port. If you can't find them, reference different targets. A little bit worried about all these SAMs here, so just be careful.
Longbow, this is Archer.
Submarine planes coordinates are in the knee boards if you want to reference there.
Longbow, this is Archer.
Longbow 9-1, Archer.
No, Jordan, I mean, you target left side of bullseye, we'll target right side of
Copy
bullseye.
that. If you want to join up on me, I'm at your snowplow. You'll see the bombs in your snowplow if you just follow me. Or see the ships in the snowplow.
Red Crown, Sniper 3-1, Magnum ×4, shotgun. What is your target?
I'm getting engaged by a SAM, looks like.
H3, Red Crown, are you able to flex into OCA?
Affirm, Sniper 3-1 can flex into OCA as required. SA-11.
Yep, copy, I see it.
6-1 has a SAM side firing on the Ghost.
And then one, say again your target.
One's engaging. Okay, that SA-11 doesn't look like it's coming for us.
We are flowing to
Other SA-11. I'm gonna go ahead and go defensive at this
Archer
point.
2, slash shot
I'm
11.
not sure where it's going.
Arizona.
Haven't gotten a missile launch yet, I'm just being locked. I'm running in though.
Copy that. I'll be back in just a moment.
2 defending west.
Copy that. One's defending west.
Red Crown, group. Correction, be more last.
Alright, 30 seconds to release.
Line 7-3, west group, maneuver hot.
One's back in. Archer, longbow, Shaw 1 still has SA-11 on the air. One's in from the east.
Shot 1. 4 pay wipe.
Visual on your 4. Flow west, northwest.
4 copies.
Copy 2.
Bayboy. Spike SA-11.
Red Crown, low down, 2, bullseye 175. 11, bullseye,
defending.
175.
Shack on target.
11, bullseye, 193. 6. 11, bullseye, 209er, 18.
Magnum SA-11 active.
Longbow
I've got the
9-1
11. I think that's on me. I'm gonna trash the bomb.
First frigate destroyed. Defending.
An SA-11 is in the southern area of Alexandria. Ooh, I think I still got an impact.
Longbow 9-1 defending. I said.
Still no tally.
Copy that. Southern end of the port. There's two fires at the southern end of the port. Do you see those visually?
Red Crown line flight picture.
Hey, visual fires on what looks to be the southern end of the port.
Red Crown, Gorilla
I'm sorry, the western end of the port. Western end of the port. My mistake.
14,000, track east, bogey.
4 SA-11 included.
Bullseye, 13778, 22,000, track northwest.
I'm coming back around for a reattack.
Shock.
Nice shot.
And 2, what's your intended target? Longbow 9-1 shock.
So sorry about that. 2, it is the western end of the port, not the southern end of the port, is where those amphibs are docked.
Lion flight, Gorilla Group, bullseye, 090, 57, stacked 19,000, 2,000, track west.
When you said frigates for 4, did you mean the military frigates or the shipping frigates?
Military frigates.
Alright, Red Crown, this is Scorpion 1-1. We see
Confirm.
contacts. We are leaving.
Scorpion 1-1, just about that. Can you do that? Thank you.
2 defending. Star 6-1, midway times 2.
Scorpion 2-1, flying to west, contact as well.
3 sound defend.
Copy that. I see it. It's after you.
Lion 7 flight, Red Crown, group split.
4 running back in.
One's in from the north.
Repeat last Red Crown.
Lion 7-1.
Still nails SA-11.
Split.
Yep, copy that. Got the nails on the SA-11.
Scorpion 1-1, break. Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown, target south group.
Copy that. Visual on south group. Target engaging south.
Up and away. Turning away from the SA-11.
Yeah, I see it. I just don't think it's worth calling it at this point.
Blazing. Oh shit, someone just got splashed.
Red Crown, line 7-1, we got something locked up. We're not sure if it's a bandit. It's on our 12 o'clock, altitude 21,000. Line 7-1, bandit. Group bandit.
Yeah, that,
Line 7-3, Red Crown, tack range. Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown, tack range.
2 unable to identify shipping target to POL.
4 paveway, heading west.
copy that. Yeah, that SA-11 keeps shooting at me and I keep... Damn it. Red Crown shot 1, nails F-16, or Spike F-16s.
Longbow 9-1 defending.
Red Crown copies.
Shack, frigate.
Nice shot.
Shack.
SA-11's in the air, SA-11's in the air again.
4 is downwind.
Copy that. One's gonna make another attempt to hit the amphibs.
So he's got one last bomb coming in.
Copy.
Merged, southeast, 2 contacts.
Say again the merge call.
Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown, merged, southeast, 2 contacts. Correction, single contact, 17,000.
Line 7-3, Red Crown, merged.
Spike F-16.
16.
Yeah, I've got that same spike. It seems to be intermittent. I think it's splash.
Either that or we're just getting bleed through from another target.
Yeah.
Looks like all military frigates are destroyed on the other
Bave way.
bomb left.
Roger that.
Line 73, Red Crown.
And the other
merged,
ships in
south,
there are good targets.
Just on bombs.
Damn it, one's defensive again.
Confirm all ships, including cargo ships.
A firm.
Run tree,
Copy, 4 running in.
6, 13,000, leaning on line 73.
Alright, that SA-11's on me this time. Alright, we got an impact on the, one of the amphibs. Good job.
Spike F-16.
Copy that. I see it. And F4s, it looks like.
Scorpion 2-3, Fox 3, F-16.
Red Crown, Scorpion 2-2. Spike F-11.
Copy that. Shot flight, what's weapon status? One shotgun.
7-3, line 73 is Winchester in.
2 has been on defensive this whole time.
Yep, copy that. Same.
4 is running in, last bomb.
Raw 0,
Copy that, 4.
0 for 85.
Looks like you're headed north. You're heading right towards those SA-11s. Or sorry, heading west towards those SA-11s.
A-firm, I'm dropping and immediately turning.
Copy.
Pave way, flowing west.
Hornet that has been
Copy that.
engaged with the F-16. That F-16 is down. Hornet, you're clear.
Alright, one's going to orbit 20 nautical miles offshore from waypoint 4 and wait for you guys there.
Scorpion 2-3, merged, group south, 5,000 hot.
Shotgun target, heading cold from target.
Copy that, 4. I'm 20 nautical miles to your north.
Long by night. Read heavy visual.
Copy that. I'm in a left-hand turn, just waiting for you guys to join up.
Copy, switching air to air.
Red Crown, picture, group, bullseye, run tree 4, 83, 22,000, track northwest, 30.
Looks like target is faded.
Yeah, roger. I think we're pretty clear at this point.
2, pickle. Hornets, you're targeting a Tomcat. Hornets are targeting Tomcat. to where I'm doing cap over the city.
All flights, no targets in your vicinity, ceasefire. Or no air-to-air targets, ceasefire.
All strike flights, egress on shotgun.
Sniper 3-1 is shotgun, egressing.
Got a visual on E3.
Lead 4 is bingo at 8,000.
Copy that. We'll file direct for the tankers here. I'm gonna start heading out that way. Fly direct waypoint 6.
Line 72 has nailed
Copy, waypoint 6.
29, 6 o'clock. Request commit.
Line 72, Red Crown, negative. Likely group, bullseye, 135, 76, 22,000.
7-2, copies.
3 is on his way to tanker.
2, recommend fly direct to tankers.
Yep, 2's gonna get rid of these last anyways and then get out of here.
1, A firm altitude of tankers.
They're stacked between 18 and 200.
Copy. Lead 4 is gonna form up and my formals weren't on, so actually I have 11,000 pounds.
Copy that. I'm at 12-8. Should be fine to get to a tanker.
This is Lion 7-2. We lost one F-14. The other F-14 is heading to the tanker. Are there any air-to-air targets that need attention?
Lion 7-2 lost one Tomcat. One Tomcat heading for refuel. No air-to-air targets.
No air-to-air targets. Lion 7-2 copies. Heading to the tanker.
Red Crown Shaw 1 flight is egressing. Request tanker assignment.
Shaw 1, Red Crown. Wait 1.
Please say airspeed.
Mach 7-8.
Copy.
Want me to slow it down?
Shaw 1, Red Crown. Tanker assignment, Shell 1. You're currently on heading.
Copy that. Shell 1 for Shaw flight.
3 for Red Crown, requesting tanker assignment.
Line 7-3, Red Crown. Tanker.
Tankers have, do they have TACAN?
Wait 1.
Affirm. Shell's going to be 18 X-ray on frequency 265.
Line 7-3, Red Crown. Tanker, Ditsto 1.
Red Crown, Archer 8 requests assignment to Arco, closest tanker.
Archer 8, Red Crown. Tanker assignment, Arco 1.
3. Sorry, I just ran us right into a SAM site. I'm flowing north.
Red Crown.
We're gonna sound on me defending.
Copy that. That's on you. Oh, I see it. I see it. Come left. Come left. Come left. Flow north. Northwest. Northwest. Northwest.
Red Crown, Scorpion 2-1.
135.
Scorpion 2-1,
Copy that.
Red Crown, stand by.
Scorpion 2-1, Red Crown. Texas out.
All 4 hazards SA2 spike.
Texas out 2 available for tanking.
Mexico 2-1, 4, Scorpion 2-1. Thank you.
3. Believe you trashed it.
Lion 7, Red Crown. Currently behind Texas 2. Assigned tanker, Texas 1.
3 is clean.
Lion flight copies. Texaco 1
Nice job,
flight
3.
tanker.
That's a big ass SAMs. That looked like a freaking space shuttle got shot at you, dude.
I don't know what that was. He shot at me from pretty far.
It might have been an SA2.
Red Crown, Sniper 3-1, request tanker assignment.
Sniper 3-1, Red Crown, refuel type?
Probe and drone.
Sniper 3, Red Crown, Texaco 1 behind Lion 7 flight.
Texaco 1 behind Lion 7 flight, Sniper 3-1.
Shot 1-2 is pushing off north, and we'll rejoin with you at the tankers.
Copy that, 1-2.
Lion 7-3, Red Crown, assigned tanker Texaco 1. You're currently lined up behind Texaco 2.
Ask flight, Shaw 1-1, you guys are cleared to egress.
Copy, ask flight, it's clearing out.
Sorry about that, man. I could not tell a ship down there.
No problem, man. I was giving you a bad talk on the whole time.
Red Crown Longbow 9 flight, request tanker assignment.
Longbow 9-1, Red Crown, line up and wait behind Shell 1.
Where's that? Longbow 9.
Spotter, you 23?
23.
Copy, I think I have a visual on.
I'll slow it down, I got pretty fast with that little SAM launch back there.
Yeah, but I was about to form up on you, and then I just heard the your beep.
Yeah.
Red Crown, this is Scorpion 1-1 requesting tanker assignment. I am asking type.
Changing my radar channels, but I'm getting jammed by something or someone.
Texaco 2 behind Scorpion 2 flight. How do you change radar channels?
Copy that. Texaco 2.
It's the channel button at the top of your radar display.
Red Crown, this is Longbow 9-4. I'm at
The two buttons, the first two buttons at the top row.
Longbow 9-4, Red Crown, are you able to reach tanker Shell 1?
Red Crown, Longbow 9-4. I think I'll be able to reach it, but I'm not sure.
Longbow 9-4, Red Crown, in that case, line up behind Shell 1, you're first in line.
Red Crown, 9-4, agents behind. Well, you might as well let us know. We're sure first.
Longbow 9, Red Crown, repeat last.
Red Crown, Longbow 9-4, I'm quite a while behind. I'd say at least 5 people could refuel before me.
Longbow 9, copy. In that case, rest of Longbow flight can go first. Shaw 1-1, you're second in line.
Copy that. Shot flight's got the gas to wait.
Copy that.
Red Crown, this is Scorpion 1-1. Interrogative.
Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown.
Route 4 is fenced out, fuel
I have enough fuel. I should be able to make it back to base. I don't think I need to refuel.
One's fenced out. Fuel 11-4.
So I can let the other people use the tanker.
Scorpion 1-1, Red Crown, copy.
Copy that. Flying to
13.1.
Three, one's got visual on you. 3, why don't you go ahead and take the lead?
Stop.
Can't see
Red
anything.
Crown, Archer 8, shooting tanker fleet. Archer 8, Red Crown, switching tanker.
We're currently cruising at Mach 7-8 or so.
Mach 72.
Looks like I'm about 20 miles in trail, catching up to you at .94.
Copy that. Mother's got chicks in tows, so we'll be waiting for you there.
What's the bingo fuel?
Bingo's probably going to be right around 5,000 pounds or so to get to a divert field.
Copy that, I'm 10,000 pounds.
Yeah, we got plenty. There's a thirsty F-16 in front of us that we're going to have to wait for. So I think despite my best efforts, I think one of my bombs actually hit a amphibious transport dock.
Check.
I think one of my GBU-24s actually hit, even though I was getting engaged by the SA-11 the whole time.
Ended up putting mine in a POL farm.
Copy that.
All my targets end up hitting. I confirmed hit 2.
Cyrus Flight. Shaw 1. Radio check. Once you get the F-15 trimmed out, she sure is stable for flying in formation.
Yup.
Red Crown, lobster 94. What? 400 pounds of fuel. I think I'm gonna ditch.
Longbow 94. Copy. Are you able to fly 084?
3. Are you currently following the TACAN, or are you flying to the waypoint?
069 for friendly airspace.
Yeah. I'm gonna cover that.
Copy. Ditch whenever you feel is necessary, but try to do it above friendly airspace. Sorry, Mike Paul, still making lead?
Say again?
You told me something about TACAN.
Yeah, are you following the TACAN, or are you following the waypoint?
No, I'm going by waypoints.
Copy that. I really like this F-15 skin I made.
Yeah, it definitely looks pretty good. I like it.
Alright, 3, go ahead and switch over to the TACAN station, because our tanker is passing through our 12 o'clock.
Can't get a visual on.
He's 36 miles away. At 18,000.
Copy, then should be somewhere below us. Red Crown, line flight. Back with you from the tanker. We are RTB to Ofda. Yep,
Red
ready
Crown,
let
this
you
is
come on and open up once you're
request
connected and
frequency
single.
change to Ramon Tower.
Thanks. See it now?
Scorpion Flight Red Crown, you are clear to push recovery. Line Flight Red Crown, say again.
Line flight Red Crown, back with you from the tanker. We are RTB to Ofda.
Line Flight Red Crown, copies, you are clear to push recovery.
Yeah, I've noticed this thing gets a little wobbly during refueling, but it's not too terrible.
It's pitchy though.
Definitely.
I wish I could see the fuel quantity on the HUD or the UFC.
Yeah, no, I wish as well. I suppose we have a Wizzo to tell us.
This is where I'd put my Wizzo. If I had one,
Yep, my Wizzo bailed last second, that's too bad.
Alright, 13,000 pounds of gas. Sliding observation right. Whoops, jeez. On fly-by-wire jet. Gotta remember that.
Nope. Alright, 4's gonna go in.
Little high. Nice job.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact.
What's your state?
8,000.
Copy.
Come in, get a little bit more on the should be good.
Copy.
Contact. Return free contact.
Red Crown, Sniper 3 flight, departing tanker with you.
From departing tanker.
Contact. Return free contact.
Alright, I'm at 9,000. That should be alright. I'm just gonna not do a burner.
Copy.
Return free contact.
Alright, can I give that another try?
2, how much fuel you got?
2's 8 point.
I'm 6.
Copy that. 3, go ahead and slide over to the left wing, and then slide in from there.
Shell 1-1. Springfield 1-3. Request rejoin. Springfield 1-3. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 20,000 at 300.
Wait, I got confused. Is me or Bumble tanking?
It's you, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, my bad.
You gotta be much more gentle with pitch movements there. Seem to be slightly offset from the center of the tanker to the right. Alright, Shaw 1-1 and Shaw 1-4, why don't we break off and we'll start heading home while we still got some gas. And that way we can get back on the ground.
What you guys? I don't think I can do.
Okay. Alright, Bumble, you want to give it a try?
Yeah, 2 will give it a quick.
Copy.
Hey, you want to stick around?
Yeah, we'll stick around for now.
1,000 pounds.
How much?
5,400.
Red Crown, this is line flight.
Copy that. We better start heading, or at least you need to start heading back towards waypoint 7.
Red Crown, just advise, we have 29 mils on,
I'm pretty sure I got enough to wait.
You got 9 mils on your RWR, confirm?
29 on RWR.
Currently not in the scope, will you keep you updated?
2 solid. Roger, it's like a 2 ship. But
What was that, too?
2 slides into the tanker.
Copy.
He's going RTB now, let's short stay.
Copy that. We'll be right behind you, 3. Man, she sure gets pitchy, that's for sure.
I was afraid I was gonna hit her with my big stabilizers.
It's like I need to have a bigger curve on my pitch than my roll axis.
What I've noticed is I psych myself out because I'll correct, and then it looks like the velocity indicator is overcorrecting, so I'll overcorrect to that, and I just start wobbling.
Yep. Classic POI. All you gotta do is just look at the tanker and just keep your eyes on the tanker.
Yep, that's what I've been teaching myself.
It's like the one time I would say don't trust your instruments. Trust what you see with your eyeballs.
Yep, and not to get too, and it's good not to get too focused on one thing or the other, because I'll get focused on my altitude, then not my speed, or vice versa.
Yep, you just gotta mix the pot.
Line flight, Red Crown.
Red Crown, Red Crown.
Line flight, do you have the altimeter for of the airfield?
Lion, Red Crown, QFE is 28.55, QNH 30.06.
Line flight 2855, thank you.
Two's at 11. I'm good to go.
Copy that. 1's 11.5. I'll follow you out, 2. Let's fly direct, waypoint 7.
Direct steer, point 7.
4 is at 8.1, but I should make the flight, no problem.
Copy. We'll bring up the altitude, save a little gas that way.
Sounds good. Overall, though, this is a fun mission.
I'm really interested to see where my bombs went on the tack end, not the tack end, the tack view.
Yeah, the bombs fall along. That's why I did my dives, and I mentioned that because the bombs won't always catch the laser unless you're diving.
Oh, no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that I was getting shot at by SA-11s the whole time. So I'd do a run-in for a bomb drop, I'd drop the bomb, I'd be lasing it, then I'd have to break off because I was like, oh look, there's another SA-11. But the good thing about a GBU-24 is it's not bang-bang, so if it loses the laser, it's basically just going to go for the same spot ballistically, as opposed to being thrown miles off course by bang-bang.
Yep, when I had to turn west for defending, I would just manual laze until I got maxed, and then I'd stop lasing.
Yeah.
What altitude you want, lead?
You've got the lead of the formation, your discretion.
Level off here at 24.
Red Crown, Shaw 1 flight is leading the tankers, heading direct to steer point 7.
Locking us. At 3 seconds to impact, we got a sound launch at us, and we just broke right, and I'm pretty sure that missed.
Alright, let's push frequency 265.
Shaw 1, Red Crown.
Sorry, 267.
Could not discern rest. Repeat last.
On fry.
Roger that, Red Crown. Shaw flight is exiting the tanker stack, heading direct, waypoint 7.
Shaw 1 is leaving tanker stack, heading direct runway, waypoint 7.
I think we're at the back of the pack when it comes to other flights.
Red Crown, Trey, base frequency, checking out. Archer 8, Red Crown, copy, see ya. Shaw 1, Red Crown.
Shaw 1.
Be advised, off the tower is currently manned. Repeat, off the tower manned.
Copy that, thank you. We took off with the tower closed. After hours, then the tower is opened back up. That's nice.
They used my HUD repeater, holy crap.
Is your brightness turned all the way up? Because I can see it pretty okay.
Yeah, my brightness is all the way up and I'm in day mode. Wish I had the visor instead of the knots.
Yeah.
Doesn't really
really sorry, something important came up and I need to leave.
No worries. Have a great rest of your day. Glad you could drop the bombs.
See you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Red Crown, Sniper 3-1, we're 30 miles out for waypoint 8 request, push to recovery frequency.
Good Crown, radio check. Oh, I stepped on him.
Sniper 3, Red Crown, copy. Do you have the contact information for your airports?
Affirmative, Red Crown.
Sniper 3, Red Crown, in that case, see ya.
Yep. On Tuesday, airspeed.
350.
Copy 350.
And it's like the F-15 just gets super pitchy at low speeds, but it's like up here at 350, it's like feels smooth as butter. I can like hold a position no problem.
Yeah, it's odd.
It's like the controls are lighter than that in the F-14. It's like the F-14 feels heavier, even though we're actually technically heavier.
Yeah, the F-14 feels its weight.
Red Crown, shot 1 picture.
Red Crown, sharp, picture clean.
Copy. I only saw 1 loss, friendly loss. Did you guys see any other losses?
Negative.
I did not.
We're recovering to 2-1 right, correct?
Hey, firm.
How much distance did you put between waypoint 7 and 8?
It should be about 120.
From 7 to 8?
Hey, firm. Waypoint 7 is essentially where the Marshall stack is.
Ah, okay, so we got a nice long time to descend.
Yeah, no worries there. And we gotta get around the corner, otherwise we'll run into the SAM sites at the Suez Canal Zone.
Copy that. So, yeah.
Yep.
2000 and set up for a right-hand overhead brake.
Works for me.
So I'll do whatever you want to do. I'm just happy to be here.
This your first mission?
Affirm.
Nice.
I normally work on Sundays, so today I'm off. So I got to come join.
Well, that's awesome.
Is that Butters?
Affirm.
Glad to have you, man.
Yep, Dieter was supposed to show up as well, but he last second realized it was Sinai and he couldn't get it, so he dropped out.
That sucks.
Flying over so much water, I feel like a Navy pilot.
I was just thinking that. Coming from the F-18, I was like, oh, this is normal. I'm just in an F-15. Wait a minute.
It is pretty cool that we have basically all of the team fighters as high fidelity modules now. Red Crown, shot one.
Shot one, Red Crown.
Is there any way we could get potential vectors direct to our steer point 8? Worried currently about running into SAM sites in the Sinai. Is there any way we can get a shortcut?
Shot one, Red Crown. There is a way. I could also divert you towards airport Nevatim. You're currently the only one not in landing pattern.
Copy that. Stand by. Let me consult with the wingman. Do you guys want to divert or fly all the way to Ota?
I'm good either way.
So I'm flying the whole way.
Why don't we go ahead and divert, and that way we can, get as many people in the debrief as possible, so that way people don't have to leave.
Cool.
Red Crown, Shaw 1, flight of 3 F-15s. We are going to take that divert to Nevatim. Can we get vectors?
Shaw 1, Red Crown. You're currently on heading, on direct heading. Tower will switch you into landing pattern.
Copy that. Believe that the right-hand runway is in use for arrivals at Nevatim, so it's pretty much same setup for a right-hand brake. So, since we're last, you know that everyone's going to be watching our landings, right?
Are you trying to say no pressure?
No pressure.
Well, I'm just gonna have fun trying to find the airport without a waypoint.
Red Crown. SHA-1 flight. Pass in waypoint 7, request frequency change, and vectors.
SHA-1, Red Crown, switch 285.75, currently still on heading for airport.
285.75 on current heading, front, SHA-1.
See ya.
See ya!
Then downwind, I'll call your base.
Sniper 3-1, extending downwind.
Sniper 3-2 on downwind.
Tel Aviv approach. SHA-1, flight of 3 F-15KDs inbound for full stop.
SHA-1-1, Nevatim approach, identified, fly heading 110.
110, SHA-1 in flight.
Sniper tree 2, turn base,
Light coming
report
left.
on final. Correction, clear to base, report on final. 2, clear for base.
To set up for the best shots possible of our approach and landing, I'm going to take the 3 slot, and 4, why don't you slide in, and we'll go for echelon left for the right brig.
4.
Four, you want to be between me and 2.
on base to final.
Copy, sorry about that.
You're good.
Sniper 2-2, clear to land, runway 26 right. Clear to land, runway 26 right, Sniper 2-2.
Alright, I'm catching up.
Sniper 3-1, turn base.
Sniper 3-1, turning base, runway 26 right. Airspeed.
345, going 350.
Tower, altimeter is 30.06 inches of mercury. Descend altitude 15,000.
3006, 15,000, SHA-1.
Alright, flight taking it down to 15,000, 5 degrees.
1.
4.
Nevatim should be between our 12 and 1 o'clock, about 20 miles-ish, I think.
Sniper tree 2, welcome back. Vacate runway left at earliest convenience. Sniper 3-2.
Sniper 3-1 on final, 26 right.
Careful on the burner there.
Sniper tree 1, tower copy.
I typically end up using the whole runway to land the F-15.
Sniper tree
So once you
1,
get to taxi speed on the
clear to
runway,
land, runway
kind of slide off to the
26
right-hand side, so in case someone's faster behind you, they can come off to the left.
Okay, so right side, cold side.
Yes.
4.
SHA-1-1, Nevatim Tower, request intended type of approach.
Right hand overhead on the right-hand runway for SHA-1 flight.
SHA-1-1,
1,100 on the heading.
Like coming left, down to 4,000. Right, roll it out.
Field in sight, 2 o'clock, 15 nautical miles.
Sorry, I'm flying through the lag right now.
Roger. Wow, my camo is awesome for this map. Holy cow, I can't see you guys at all.
Welcome back. Vacate runway left at earliest convenience.
Vacating runway left, Sniper 3-1.
Field in sight.
Just make sure we're looking at the right one. We're on the right hand long downwind, right?
That's what it looks like from here.
Nevatim ground, taxi apron at your discretion.
Assuming I'm looking at the right airport.
Say again for Sniper 3-1.
Sniper Tree 1, Nevatim Tower, taxi apron at your discretion.
Taxiing to apron at my discretion, Sniper 3-1. Nevatim Tower, Sniper 3-1, am I clear to cross 08 right?
Sniper Tree 1, Nevatim Tower, you are clear to cross runway 08 right.
Flight regular off the 4,000, slowing to 300.
Roger.
Shaw 1-1, Nevatim Tower, turn heading 160 for entry into the pattern.
160 into the pattern from Shaw 1.
Right, coming right.
Nevatim Tower, Sniper 3-1, clear of 08 right.
Sniper Tree 1, Nevatim Tower copies.
Nevatim Tower, Shaw 1 has the field in sight for when it helps.
Shaw 1-1, Nevatim Tower copies. Shaw 1-1, Nevatim Tower, cleared entry through the overhead bridge for runway 26 right.
Copy that. Shaw 1's cleared for visual overhead break, 26 right. About 90 right, 2.
I don't see it. Can you give me a heading to the run to the field?
Two 6-6.
Coming out of 266.
He kind of gave us a bad heading to start off with, so we're going to have to do a little wiggle here to get lined up.
2.
at the airfield on 11 o'clock.
A-firm. Right-hand side is way on the right.
Shaw 1, Nevatim Tower, pattern altitude is 3,000. You contact me when on downwind.
Copy that. Report to downwind 3000, Shaw 1.
Alright, let's try to slow down to 300 here, and we're gonna hit the initial now.
We're lined up on the incorrect runway. This is the left-hand runway.
I'm lined up on the right. Is it, we want the left?
Check your 1 o'clock, or I'll get us new clearance. Looks like we're lined up on the incorrect runway for Shaw 1 flight. Can we get clearance for left-hand brake over the left-hand runway?
Shaw 1, standby. Shaw 1 flight, Nevatim Tower, cleared left-hand brake for runway 25.
Cleared left-hand brake, runway 25. Shaw 1's in the brake.
Blowing the brake.
Choose the brake. Sorry about that. Unfamiliar airport.
Yep, roger that. It's like one of those weird airports where it's got like two sides to it.
Yeah, like a big whole separate side on the other side of the infield.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, like just runway and taxiway just look like runway.
It's like that in real life too, unfortunately. It sometimes be
Shaw
like
1
that.
flight, Nevatim Tower, would you like tower provided spacing?
A-firm for Shaw 1 flight.
Shaw 1-1, extend downwind. Shaw 1-4, continue downwind. Shaw 1-4, report 1 on final. Shaw 1-2, orbit right.
Orbit right, Shaw 1-2.
Shaw 1-4 on final.
Shaw 1-4, winds, correction. Shaw 1-4, Nevatim Tower, winds calm, cleared to land, runway 25.
Runway 25, Shaw 1-4.
Shaw 1-1, you're quick turn base.
Shaw 1-1's turn to base.
Shaw 1-1, report final.
Shaw 1-1's long final.
Shaw 1-1, Nevatim Tower copies, continue final.
Shaw 1-1 continuing.
Shaw 1-2, continue downwind.
Continue downwind, Shaw 1-2.
Shaw 14, welcome back. Vacate runway right at earliest convenience.
Full right cold.
Shaw 12, report 1 on final.
Nevatim Tower, Shaw 11, my clear to land.
Shaw 11, Nevatim Tower, clear to land runway 25.
Clear to land, 25, Shaw 11.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Tower, Shaw 12 long.
Shaw 12, continue final.
And we didn't have to worry about the brake spacing. Jeez.
Shaw 12, clear to land runway 25.
Clear land 25, Shaw 12.
There's
Shaw
nothing back
11,
here,
welcome back.
so we'll have
Vacate
to back
runway
back
at earliest convenience.
Copy that. And Nevatim Tower, Shaw 1 flight is caught in a dead end here at the end of the runway. Once we get all 3 jets on the ground, can we get clearance for a back taxi to the ramp?
Shaw 11, a firm, stand by for back taxi.
Gee, it's cold, right?
Shaw 12, welcome back. Stop on runway at earliest convenience and back taxi.
Shaw 12 is able to vacate at Alpha.
Shaw 12, you are clear vacated Alpha. Apologies, we do not have charts yet. Run 1 and Shaw 14, you are cleared back taxi and vacate runway right at Alpha.
Copy that. Shaw 1 and 14 are back taxiing runway 07 Alpha to the ramp.
Tower, Shaw 12, clear runway at Alpha.
Shaw 12, tower copies. Taxi apron at your discretion.
Shaw 12, good day.
Shaw 1-4, clear of active on taxiway Alpha.
Shaw 1-4, Nevatim ground, taxi apron at your discretion, bye-bye.
Shaw 1-1 is vacating runway 07.
Shaw 1-1, Nevatim ground, taxi apron at your discretion, have a nice one.
YouTube.
All flights, Nevatim tower is down for maintenance.
Well, my formation flying and taxiing and tanking can do some work, otherwise I had a fun time.
Yeah, it was a blast. I would just say with the tanking, it looks like you're just overcorrecting for the most part, and with your formation flying, same thing. It's just overcorrections. I would say it's hard, but it's like almost when you need to like trust the airplane a little bit more that you're not going to hit something, and just be very, very gentle, nice and smooth on the controls. And to be honest, I'm still getting used to the F-15 as well. It's a very touchy airplane.
Yeah, I ended up putting a bunch of curve in compared to the Horn.
Yeah, I think I have more curve on this jet than I have in the F-14, and I have a ton on the Tomcat.
Yeah, I'm just building muscle memory, and at this point, because I'm still used to the Viper, and and I need to build some curves because my curves aren't that too big. They're pretty much the same as like the Viper.
Oh yeah, you need more for sure. I would go somewhere. I would start at like 35 on your pitch at least, and then work your way down or up from there.
That is a lot.
Well, I guess we'll get some lunch here at Nevatim and then do a quick repo flight back home to OVDA so the Boeing Texans keep working on the jets.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan to me. I could go for something to eat. Alright, 2 shut down.
4 as well. I'll see you all on Discord.
See you in post-flight.
shocks.